Hello. I am playing laser with my kitty. I gotta put it down. There we go. You see he's ready for the laser. Oh, he loves to play. All right. Hello, my children of the night. How are we doing? When I get more people in here, because I got none in here, and you're just probably watching the repeat. So I have been taught, it was mainly my dad and his friends. They said, yeah, you want to find out what's going on, what's affecting you? And I go, yeah. Well, you can meditate. Well, first, what we're going to do is do a reading. Okay, this reading, and then you're going to meditate on the reading, and then you're going to see. Okay. Did that. Yep. And I wrote what I seen in my meditation in dealing with OnlyFans. And I didn't put OnlyFans on there because I think a lot of people have been using it to actually make money and they're doing fine. But some people are not. And you should get out of it if you're not making money and you're putting more than what you're making. When you have somebody telling you about something new that you haven't heard, and if there's any kind of like sexual content on the thing, we're not talking a dating site. We're talking a site. OnlyFans is a site for sex, and that means that most of the girls go out and reciprocate because the money is good. I mean, where are you going to get a man paying $500 for a fucking photo? Get for real. The reality is they're not paying $500 for the photo. They're paying $500 for the act that's showing on the photo. And if you don't do that act, they call the credit card company because it's all done on credit. So when you see that person, there's nothing exchanged. It looks like an actual boy, a guy and a gal or whatever, two people having sex, and they leave. There's no talk about money or nothing. It's just done electronically. That's why it is pretty well like this one girl used to, who was a working girl when I was working as a bartender. That's what they said. The thing is, she said, there's a cap. You only make so much, and then you're capped. It's if you want to make more and do more, she said, a lot of girls work over at the ranches, the brothels, and that's what they have started as on OnlyFans. And a lot of their OnlyFans would go to the brothels. They would tell them, hey, just go to the brothels, That's how they advertised a lot. But a lot of them thought that they can make, this one girl said, I thought I can make more than what I do at the brothels. She said, and OnlyFans, they set the price up. You don't. That's the difference, is OnlyFans, the girls usually don't set up the price. It's always preset by the guy, and it's by what they make and what they feel they could afford for the sex act. So if you have you have somebody that you care about on OnlyFans and think that they're being true, you really need to think to the reality of the situation. It's not so. I mean, this one, two-girl duo team is the one who told my friend about this. Two girls told someone about this and said one was a married woman with children. Both of them have kids. One is pregnant now. And they're telling, hey, people pay $500 for a picture on OnlyFans, and you're going, I've been on OnlyFans for a year. They don't pay $500 for a fucking picture to be nice. Hey, yeah, we had a great conversation. They'll pay you, the most you'll get is maybe $50-$60 for them talking with you for an hour or so. But if you're getting $500 for a picture, there's sex going on. And that's what's going on in OnlyFans. Yeah. There's stuff going on there. No one pays $500 for a picture. Even $100 for a picture is fucking questionable, but it has been done without sex. But anything, because I've had $100 given to me on OnlyFans without sex. But if you want to make more, people will be offering you more, and you'll go, wow, I'm getting all this money for these pictures. And suddenly they take that money back because it's electronically, they take it back. If you don't do that. So if you want to contend, and a lot of them don't want to contend with somebody, especially after they have, a lot of men will get duped. They'll pay the money and their credit card company has a different, and you got to look on your credit card company when you're on OnlyFans and stuff like that. If you don't receive the services, you might want to be able to get your money back. But yeah, they did that with me. I'm thinking, wow, yeah, I'm all excited. I'm thinking, if I sell $500 a picture, yeah, I can go make more pictures and have like a whole shitload. This is what I'm thinking in my head. And then 24 hours later, because an address was given that I never went to the address, he took it off. And I'm like, well, why was that? And he goes, you didn't meet me at the address. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. It was just, I didn't know. No one told me. I talked with somebody who was a 7-year veteran, and she made a lot of money and did it for money, and said that she did work at the cat houses, and she made more money on OnlyFans. And she was telling me how to do it, and this is what you do, this is what you do, this is what you do. You keep a hard copy and a copy on your phone. You keep everything. You don't tell your neighbors that you go on OnlyFans. She says, you never tell your neighbors. Don't advertise it like some moms. She goes, it's not meant to be advertised like that. Because when you advertise like that, there's a little square, a little kid can walk up and it must be something cool. Well, you imagine a kid saying, no, not the mom's car. Yeah, she's an OnlyFans. I didn't know. Oh, you imagine how embarrassing that'd be. So what you want to do when you meditate is good to know about meditation. This is not to be used with someone who has never meditated. If you are familiar with seeing pictures in your head when you meditate and trying to figure out what they are, because sometimes, and this is what I find most of the time with me, when I get pictures in my head from the different side of the spirit world, or from what's around you, or what's being sent in your head, will go metaphorically. So sometimes you would see like a stage, meaning you're front and center stage. This is about you. And a lot of times I had to learn how to decipher dreams, to decipher what I seen in my head, because there's a lot of symbolism. And I had to learn symbolism at a very young age. I was 8. I was starting to meditate, and I didn't use tarot cards back then, but I meditate and I write everything down in a diary. From the time I was 8 up until now, I have been writing stuff like that. I quit writing when I was in the RV. It was not calm. I can feel the emotions from the other people on the other side. So if they were having a bad day, I at times would have a bad night. So, oh, let me smoke the rest of my joint. I have a new joint just waiting for me. It's going, smoke me, smoke me. So I'm going to do that. What I find out, a lot of people who have a hard time meditating think that they're not meditating. When you stare at one thing for time and you think of nothing, the best way to start out, my father started out my meditation, because my whole family meditates. Been meditating before it got popular. I love to meditate by the fire. It's a very calming meditation. You can still talk to other people and still be surrounded by love. What you want to do is get a room that's dark. My room's the best. Get a candle, put it in a safe place so you don't have a big fire, and light the candle. Have the lights out and only the candle. And what I want you to do from then is take and put soft music on. God dang, if you're in a dark room and it's like creaky and stuff, you'll be hearing imaginary voices, and you're not imagining, but you'll be hearing things that aren't there because you'll start getting scared. Instead of getting scared, put some nice music on. Think about the music. Look at the flame. Look at the flame. How is the flame? When you look at the flame, you got to think about this. You're in a dark room with nice music and you got a flame going on. All right? And you're looking at the flame. What color is that flame? Is it white? Is it yellow? Do you got some different colors? Is it kind of like looks sparkly? Does it have a different essence? Does it sway a little bit even though there's no wind or movement around the candle? Look at it. Look at it. And when you see that, when you see, say your prayers that you want to. Ask ask the angel Archangel Michael and all the angels in protection, and then say, Jesus, give me a sign, give me a message in my head. So I usually say, hey, Jesus, I'm really stuck here. I need to know what the shit's going on. You think I don't talk that way? Oh, I go, hey, Jesus, give me the shit. Oh, hey, put your thumbs up and come over here and talk. Subscribe. Tell me the stuff that's going on, Jesus. Give me the shizzle jizzle. So I meditate. Now look at the fire. Well, I used to. I don't do that. I don't need that. That's a good starter. It's a good starter for meditation. When you first start meditate, you can't meditate and you can't, think. It's like looking in a fire. Well, you got a small fire. You look at it. You can meditate. It'll teach you to meditate. That's how I got taught. And then after a while, you'll graduate from a candle to yourself. You'll have your own candle flame here. And that's what you want to make it, where you have your own candle flame right here. Okay, my cat won't bother me until I play with him. Yeah, look. Ooh, yeah. And what you want to do is make that where you can see what's going on. You close your eyes and you'll see a lot better and a lot better. You realize that music you have playing in the background is no longer music. You're hearing crowds, you're hearing people talk. You can even hear what they're saying at times when you meditate well enough. You won't need symbolism. You won't see symbolism. What you will see is actual things coming on, like a movie that's behind me. You will see that. That's what you will see. You'll hear what's going on. You'll hear the music in the background. If there's no music in the background, the clinking, clanking, and the movement of dishes and plates that you can't see. And for some reason, you're seeing this. But when you first start out, it'll be symbolisms. It will be like, oh, I see a car. Oh, a lot of times cars resemble a man's sex drive. That's what, trust me, that's what. I see this, I see that. My only thing I can say, my grandmother got me a dream book and says the symbolisms that are sent to you from Jesus are in here. A lot of the things that we dream about is sent to help us out, and it's good to even have a dream diary. Like you wake up and you're like, God, I had the weirdest dream. When you first wake up, it's good to have your diary, like what I have here. I have my diary. I write in it for dreams, when I meditate and I do tarot readings. I write it down for thoughts. I write it down for ideas. I have it down for a lot of things. I keep it by with a writing utensil, usually, on a corner. I stick it in there, and I am ready to go whenever I need to write my thoughts down. Instead of going up to people and telling them my, thoughts on a certain subject and looking like I need to go in a straight jacket or I've got problems mentally. I'm just thinking out loud. It's good to put them in here, when I get home. I've tried putting my thoughts in my phone, but I never take my thoughts out of my phone onto here. So all day I go on with those thoughts to put in here. And I put in my thoughts of OnlyFans, what happened to the reason why my own boyfriend Brandon would think that some guy would pay $500 for a picture for fabulous. And it's an escort business, and he is. I said, I thought you wanted me to make money. I mean, if that's the case, I might as well just be a dancer. Yeah. So then you have, just my thoughts on the whole thing, how it was brought up to him, how he had the idea brought up, because he's not the type of person to let his girl, let's just be honest. It's like he's thinking, well, I don't know. What, I killed someone in a fight? Another young man. So you have this going on where it really makes you read your thoughts afterwards, which is really great. You go, oh man, I was in a fucked up frame of mind. I got this all on here. Wow. You can even, what a lot of people do is they buy a really big book that has corners. So you could put notes on there. Yeah, this is what I changed. This is this. And those are good to have. But I have a small one, and I write in it all the things that I see. And then I put sometimes afterthoughts, okay, on this, I leave a couple pages so I can put some things so my ancestors down the way go, oh, she put an afterthought. That's good. All right. What happened? And sometimes a lot of stuff happens in a short time where a conclusion to that point in life happens and another door opens and a new experience starts. So a lot of times I like to put the end conclusion to that. So yeah, this is what happened. It's a pretty good one. And then this is what's going to be happening. This is what, happened with this and this. Or I had a dream last night. I dreamt that I was in a place where I was surrounded by water. I was on an island, but it was a vacation type place. It was neat. So that's what I had a dream about. I had a dream of beaches and sea. And it could all be put in here. I don't have to bore you with it. There are, of course, you know, like I said, you can read it later. All when you get up and when you first get up, you remember your dreams. Put it in your dream book. Do you need anything? Send it in. On, you know, you're on here. You're Friday. You wake up and you read your dream book and you go, "Wow, there was a ass boatload of symbols. Let's look them up." Then you can look up what you dreamt about, all the symbolism and stuff in your dream book. And you can do the same thing when there's symbolisms in your meditational. You dream of a triangle. Oh my God. You know, I dreamt of a triangle. I dreamt of this. I dreamt I was in Star Trek and that symbol that they have. What is that? You know, and all different stuffs that you can do. So if you have a hard time meditating, you want to be a guru of meditation, and you say to yourself, "I can't meditate now." And I think positive and stuff, and oh, positive, you can do it. Reach the start, but I can't meditate. You've already meditated. If you're being an influencer on your friends, you already have, but you didn't know. And a lot of times, people are what I call fire meditators, meaning that they have to have a fire, even a light. You can meditate with a beam of light. Go in a dark room, put your music on, put your beam of light, or light your candle, and be focused on your breath, not near the candle, away. I want you to take a deep breath in and out. When you breathe out, you become relaxed and more focused. Every time you breathe in, you're breathing in relaxation and focus, and you're breathing out unrelaxation and unfocus. And that's all you do. You take a deep in, either through my nose is kind of plugged up. And you look at the candle each time and just repeat after me. Relax and focus. Relax and focus. Relax and focus. Look at the flame. It's safely. And it's looking, you know, this color. I feel like this. Close your eyes. Take note of what your book, write it down. If you see something, write it down. You keep doing that. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you keep doing that, you're looking and you're breathing down. You're not blowing at the candle. And just in case, make sure you have everything away from the candles in a safe place. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, you're looking at the candle, becoming relaxed again. Close your eyes. Then open them. Write down what you see. And that's how I started. I used to draw what I see. Of course, I thought my horse looked a lot better than when I looked at it when I was much older. I've been keeping diaries for a long time. You should have come back. I'm a teacher. Fucking teacher. So, if you want to meditate and you tell everyone how good it is, that is a starting way to meditate. Or you can look at a beam of light. And you can buy beams where you can change the lighting. You can have it pulsate. You can have it do all kinds of stuff. You You can look at a beam of light going up, like you can like set it up where it can be. You can get all kinds of different things that are like a light, and you can look at that. That's a way to get in your inner focus. So if you don't have access to a candle for some range of reason, I don't give a rat's ass. Just put your beam of light and you can see it anywhere, unless of course you're hiding from somebody and you don't want that beam of light. So let's light up another one of these suckers. My cat's looking at me. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm watching British TV. I'm going to fucking kill you. So that's what I do. Your journal is your companion. It should be by the place you sleep. I know several people say, I don't sleep in a bed. Okay, it's near where you fall asleep. And when you wake up, you can reach over and grab your diary. You write everything in a good 2 minutes after you get up. You should be grabbing this and writing it down and saying, later on when you have time, you might be busy with the kids. You might be busy with someone else. You just have enough time to write in your diary, have your first joint, and then take care of business. Down the way, you bring your dream book. You could get them on Amazon, by the way, and they have dream books over at Walmart. Just go to Walmart. They do have dream books. The last time I looked 2 months ago when I was curious, they do have dream books. So you can interpret your dream book. What I would do is always leave, if you have other stuff to write, leave about 3 or 4 pages so you can symbolism, looking for that. And what you could do is you can write down, hey, this the meaning of a house is a lot of times the meaning of our own body. And we have the basement as dealing with our sex drive. So that's where a lot of men see where their car drives into the basement is a different meaning, but it's a male meaning, and you will find that out. There's a lot of really good dream books if you're good at remembering symbolisms. So that's one thing to remember. Also, if you're good at meditating, that is another way to write down your meditation. This is what I meditated. I seen this, and I seen that, this and whatnot. I seen a cat in my dream. I seen a bird. I seen a dog. And you can put down in your dream book or your meditation part. You say, I meditated and I seen. And then, like I said, a lot of times you get done with your meditation and you're writing and, you finish smoking your joint and you write that in and you go, I got to go take care of business. I got to pick the kids up from school. I got to go do this. Always leave some pages, where there's nothing in them, blank. And then you can write your symbolism when you have the time. That means if you have something else to write in there, like you get home and everyone eats and they do stuff, and then you go and you get a quick nap in, that your honey's coming home, you're going to go out for a late night dinner with some good friends around 12 o'clock. You want to catch some Z's. And kids are, sleeping. While you're sleeping, you're dreaming. You wake up just before that person comes home. Your honey's coming home. And you're writing in there. Oh boy, all this stuff is so fresh. You write your whole dream in there. You put it down before you know it. You got to get ready to get going. And later on, because you left so many pages blank, you'll be doing the symbolism with your dream book, with both of the meditation or both dreams that you have in your dream book. And that's what's good. And keep it where you sleep. Don't say, well, Omega said keep it by my bed. And I don't sleep by my bed no more. I sleep over in that one comfy like that. It massages you, It looks not like a bed. It looks like a big old, like love couch that's scooched up and got like a leg thing. Yeah. It's like a lazy boy. I known a lot of people when they got older, and I can see why they did that, because now I'm older and I got neck problems, why they would get a lazy boy. If they have no one else sleeping with them, they get a lazy boy. And like what I say, well, the arms don't move and you have a little pocket. You keep your diary next in your pocket of your lazy boy that's easy to get to. So when you get up, you just pull that bad boy, turn on your little light next to you, open it up and start writing. And of course, like I said, have a conclusion, blank pages so you can write your symbolism, and then find out after a time, you'll memorize. If you dream about certain things a lot, you'll memorize that symbolism. So you'll know what it is, and you'll be, hey, I know what a dog means. It's my best friend, my good friend, and they have different symbolisms on how a dog is to you, or how that person is to you. And you can put that in here, find out a lot of stuff. And that's what I love about diaries. You can look at them later on. I love getting them for, hey, I don't know what to get Omega. It's your birthday. Oh boy, man. I don't care if I get 3 diaries, because one diary bought by somebody over at a mall somewhere else, and another diary bought on Amazon might be something else, another diary. I've had 3 diaries at the same time, but they were all beautiful and different, and it made it nice. And even if they're all the same, it's still nice. You don't have to buy another diary. You can get a free one. And that's a great gift for people who keep diaries and writes in them. Because a lot of times they go, instead of broadcasting it to Jesus Christ and broadcasting it and keeping it at home, is keep it in your diary. So I don't know about taking that sucker to work, because like my grandma said, I would have to keep it in my car, because only people who had my fob could go get the diary. So if you do that at work, make sure you can put it in a safe place so people aren't reading your private stuff and making, thing. Like I said, it's better to keep it at home, where the only people who read it are the people who are coming in your room. And my theory is, you want to read it in my room, go for it. Man, I used to put some juicy fake shit in mine when I was a teenager. I had a step monster who was horrible. To make a long story short, my grandma's idea, not mine. So I wrote, Grandma, what's some ideas that I can put into my diary to know that it was already, her idea, and that she could tell my dad that she made, told me to write it in my, I include mother, I'm that bad. But it was her idea. Write some fun. If you're doing it. Oh, like what, Grandma? Because let's see, when you're a teenager, the only thing parents worry about you, they worry about their teenage daughter getting pregnant. I know that. Oh, my daddy said, you got an irregular period, honey, and birth control is wonderful. Really, Dad? Well, I like having irregular periods. I did. I didn't have to go to the gym class because of it. So I got, the pill. That means I have to go to the gym now. Yeah. I ended up, when I did end up getting it, my dad knew something was up. So why do you want to suddenly change your idea? So you want to, go and play softball? No, Dad. They didn't make, back in the day when I first started high school over in Holly, where I went to high school, they had a rule that you had at least 1 year of gym. It was some stupid rule. Oh yeah, it was lovely. And then finally, it was after I graduated and stuff, people were like, hey, we don't need gym. I've always hated it. I did away with it. That was it. That's the reason why I didn't want to, because with their regular periods, you have some months you don't have a period, and then 1 month, oh Lord, you feel like you have 2 in 1 month, So I got away from going to the gym. I love the pill. It really did regular everything. I knew, I was like, wow, I feel normal. It made me feel normal. I wish I would have done it a long time ago. It only takes a second. So I get rid of the showers, the yard, the laundry. You know what I mean? Right, Del Gato. Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, here. Give him the lazy eye. Cats love it. Ooh. They love that. Thank you. Oh, Six Killer. Oh, you just woke up. Oh, it would be a graphic novel. Well, there's symbolisms and graphic novels too. A lot of eggplants around. Well, I'm going to be honest. If somebody read mine, they would go, wow. A lot of the stuff that I don't mind read, I write it where it's legible. And then my other stuff, I put it in cursive. My cat's giving me his sexy eyes. He's going, oh yeah, he wants it right back. All right. Yep, I give it right back. Oh, you're getting so serious. Well, anyway, I want to make my eyes bigger, so I got some new liner. Where is that photo? Oh, there it is. All right, I got some new liner. Came all the way from California. Woo. Okay, I got this. It's like, I guess, give me this, I need this, my old eyes. Oh, it's El Hope eyeliner, mineral oil. Ooh, boy.
I've got 3 options.
To open bow,
Kill myself.
dip the eyeliner powder and draw an eyeliner on your eyelids. All right. So this is black. Black. Right there. All right. I lost everything. I love imitating. Of course, when... Oh, well, that sucks. All right, I guess we... Oh. God, I can't open this. The only way I can open this is through this way, and that's, and it's, oh, there it is. All right, all right. See me. Okay. See there? I was like, dang. I'm getting work. And we just dip it. Okay, I'm like a kid. It's like, hi, I'm a little kid. I'm gonna be doing my eyeballs now. Let me, don't do this at home. I'm a real professional. Okay. Oh crap. I look like I beat myself. I gotta get my, I gotta start over. I'm using cucumber, with cucumber and aloe and green tea. I got it because I like the green tea. We got green tea here. Smell like old lady. Okay. For my mess up, let me I'll do the other side, I guess, while that one's like it's drying.
To do.
I've been waiting for you. Yeah? You were Bernard's personal officer, weren't you?
Was you?
So you all must have known how many was, yeah?
Ooh.
Hello, I'm really sorry.
Oh, I can't do it on here. I have to have a mirror here and look at that. Oh, crud. I got a mirror. Ah, there I go. There we go. Okay. Mirror. All right. No.
Often that's not good enough. I'm really sorry for your loss.
All right. Sorry. Oh.
Shouldn't have been here.
Oh, would you quit it? Do you think you could get your Ubot out? I'm gonna close this on you. Get out. Come on. You need a poopy pants. Oh, dang it. I had it just right into my cat. See the difference? Because I get my eyes will get watering with the other. I don't put eyeliner because they get watering so bad that I was told by my doctor if that bothers me that bad, it's as if your body's telling you it doesn't like it. So this is supposed to be something that is used by Arabic women for a very long time, and it's natural. I said, well, shoot, if it's good for them. So I'm just so excited. I just can't wait to use it. Woo! Oh boy, I'm a sexy. Smoking eyes. All right. Yeah, all right. Ooh, this is cool shit. I got. All right. Wow. I'm glad I bought this. All right. I'll finish my other eyeballs, but I am the cat slave. I can't help it.
So it's got this apostrophe, which makes it short for
Oh, you're gonna get it. I know you will one day. I'm the cat slave. I'm the cat slave. All right, there we go. We'll get the top. Oh, over here.
Looks like it should be pronounced love. But it's love. Okay. Should we sign it? Okay. Yeah, sure, for cabinet, so it's in K, of course. K, should we put a kiss? Yeah.
Oh yes, this is so much fun.
I'm not good with words, but I need only one. Love. Okay.
It's exciting for me because of the fact that it makes my others it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. I think this is an amazing product. I would suggest this for anybody. I'm wearing black. I gotta match my eyes, so let me get my fixer. I'm not going out anywhere, so you know. I've known people who were influencers who woke up with this, and guess what? It still looked good. I'm like, damn, ooh, you can have a good time with this. Hi, Mr. Ruff. That room is, yes, it is. That's my favorite purple color. Yes, yes, it is. Oh, purple is my favorite color. Mm. Your dream book would be graphic. God dang. Six Killer, your dream book would always have a motorcycle and a guitar in it. All right. This is driving me nuts. About a moose. About a moose, about a moose, about a moose. Oh, I can put that in my. Doo-doo-doo. I love my Harry Potter.
Long story.
Yes, I love purple. What?
What is it? Fast.
Yes, I am in night clothes. I've been in night clothes
Where'd they go?
all day.
To see it, boss.
They're just comfy.
Good man.
No, it's not a toy. Let me put it down. It's a. Excuse me, he wants his laser. That's what he kicked down. He kicked his laser thing down because he wants to play.
There's no good sleep. Looks like you've got some news underneath there. That's only because you want it. I'll be alright when I put this back.
Oh yeah, I broke it. I got to get a new thing. I got to replace it. I got a replacement and stuff. I just got to find my jewelry repair kit. Ooh, my favorite thing. Ooh. It's a Harry Potter. I'll show you. Yeah. It's one end. It looks like the same as this. Then you pull it up. Where it has the light. See the light? That's the top. That's the illuminator. It collects the light like what you see in the first Harry Potter movie where you see Dumbledore walking up and he goes like this and he goes, sucks the light in. And then he does another one, sucks the light in. And then this. Da-da-da. It sucks the light in. It's a good little, okay, yeah, I'm a big kid, all right? Woo, weed. Yay for weed. You know, Mary Jane's my best friend. Oh, yeah, I love Mary Jane. We hang out all the time. I get home, I go, wow, Mary Jane, let's hang out. Mary Jane's my best friend. Do, 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 do.
These three covering positions. Have you had some as well? No? No. These three covering positions.
Well, I have been talking about keeping a dream diary, and then I put on some eyeliner because I want to feel sexy. Well, I just like to feel good about myself on the weekend. Well, if I'm hanging out with, Brandon, and I want to put myself, I put some dish on, and I feel good. And then we were talking about meditation, how to get yourself. If you are a positive person and you tell people to do good things and you do good things and you get good back, well, that means you've been meditating. If you have gone through steps in your life to make it better and it's no longer shitty, you've been meditating. You just didn't know it. That's right. You can't be positive and not meditate. You get some type of energy. You could be staring at something for a while and someone goes, hey, and you're deep in thought. Meditation. Start off with a light or a candle. If you cannot have light for some reason, you with it like a 2-year-old, you might want to get a flashlight. So you get a flashlight and you put your flashlight or whatever light source you want to put. No, you cannot light your farts on fire and have it as a light source.
Open the door. What's the point in your way? You fucking pick up.
Purple is also very good protective color. It's supposed to be
Tom's fine. I've got something to tell you.
like a protective, like a force field from bad.
You look terrible.
Taking me food.
Then stop him.
So it's always good to keep an eye on the light and do breathing exercises. What you get in is relaxation and meditation, and that's what you end up doing. You just keep repeating relaxation, meditation, or you can make up your own thing what you want to repeat. You can say in with this with the relaxation meditation, out with the whatever you want to say.
Why now? Why the rush?
So has anyone ever kept a dream book before? And if so, have you read it since? Have you ever did like a dream book where you talked about meditation and other stuff besides dreams? Have it as a diary. You come home and have a really, story to tell. You had a weird day. Man, I had one day, it was like an unusual snowstorm, kid you not. It was in Michigan. I was waiting it out at the store. It was that bad. I was just no way I was going to, go out in that mess. So I'm just waiting it out. And about an hour later, it was just as clear as can be. I was just like, holy hell, it was the weirdest thing. So, and, in that time, a woman that normally don't hang out in the store and stuff gave me like a reading, what was going to happen in my life. And I always thought it was fun, what was happening then and the circumstances I felt my life was in and stuff. And it was interesting, because normally this woman wouldn't, but she and I struck up a conversation. I had 2 young children with me, and then after the storm, we went home. I mean, I made it out like there was nothing big going on with my son, because why make a big deal with a kid? It's a storm. There shouldn't have to worry. Oh, we'll just be out here. I think we need some other ingredients, Deb. So you're going to have to get me these ingredients and help Mom.
21.
A lot of times he's like, oh, wow, Mom, look at all this snow.
Yeah.
Look at this. This was neat. Yep. You don't have to worry, Shiny boy. I kept.
Yeah.
All the people are all freaking out. Oh my God, how am I going to get home? It's so bad.
What do I have to do for that? Name stuff for me. What kinds of stuff? Stuff that needs my name. Well, I'd have to ask Mark.
So a lot of people were waiting it out. It was neat.
Why?
It was like a freak storm.
We share the cell if he gets found.
I wrote that in a diary somewhere. And I went home and I'm like writing and stuff. Wow, I talked to this lady and this is what she said. And, I was like, wow. I always wanted to read what the person said, so I can write back, hey, this is what happened. Those are those blank pages that people write in 10 years later, They're kind of yellow. The kids have scribbled on them. They wrote dicks on them, and you got you're going, God, it's not paper, it's cloth. How am I going to? Oh, I finally find the best thing to get things written on your diary that when your grandkids think you got grandma had a fetish of what looked like grandkids trying to do eyeballs. So you get what you use to take off. Yeah, I know this. What you use to take off my sister did. I had a stepsister who, when I got older, came to visit me when she was at that age where drawing fun little bananas are fun. Oh, and putting them with big eyeballs on the side are just so fun too. Yay! And I also, that one day, I just so happened to be changing the wallpaper, and I had to take it off with wallpaper where you can spray this stuff. It's where you take off wallpaper. It's you just spray it on wallpaper, and an hour later you just it just comes right off. And it's also good for taking off ink off of your diaries, so you can share your diaries with confidence, not thinking, God dang, they're going to wonder what that big scribble mark is. Let's go get that laser thing. Hey, Luke, go get it. Let's find out what Grandma left under there. Yeah. Oh my God. Grandma covered up a big... That'd be my luck. So I got smart and I bought a lot of that stuff. I said, this shit's great. And it not only takes off wallpaper, it takes off. And you got to remember, I also took a little bit of the color off too. But it was better than seeing a big banana with two eyes. Oh boy, yeah, that is just nothing short of wow. Ooh-wee. My son going, hey mom, look at this. He's helping me pack my books that no, they weren't the dirty books. My son doesn't go reading mommy's diary. There's nothing exciting in those diaries, trust me. All the exciting ones are well hidden. So then he goes, look at mom, there's a banana. That's where I got the thing, was from what my son told. Wow, that is a big banana. Oh, your mama's going to keep that one. Yeah, we're going to try a trick on that sucker, huh? And boy, did it work great. It worked absolutely fabulous. I was like, oh. And then I'm thinking, well, I can just, been a pretty big, it'd been the front of the book. What is, yeah, I was put there purposely by a family member, not by my son. And my daughter was way too young to be drawing bananas like that. I had a sister who was very artsy in that. Oh, yeah. She drew one of her favorite things. Oh, yeah, and I did go downstairs. I go, hey, Dad, let me show you what Sissy drawed. I gotta show the artwork off before I make it go bye-bye. But of course, my dad's like, hey, let me go take a picture of that. Oh, yeah. Oh, click. Oh, hold on. Can you back up? Oh, yeah. Click. Oh, yeah. Woo-wee. Really? I swear I could have been Picasso or better. Yeah. My sister does a dick on my diary and he's taking fucking pictures like it's Picasso. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. You know, Daddy, I'm going to go draw a bunch of dicks and put them in the dirty show. There you go, Daddy. Just. Mwah. Well, that's how I felt. I did an art project. It looked good. They put it in, you know, on the side for years. It was like, wow, that's cool. So my son later down the road, he did an art project. It ended up, it's in my son's art in Wyandotte, Michigan. It's still there. My son's art. Yeah. He did it in high school. It was very well done. It's like a weird cat telephone. Ding, that damn bat phone. I know it's real. We have behind me British TV. Yeah, what do I do on the weekend? I watch British TV. That's right. Make me feel like I'm visiting my uncle. Because one of them will sound like him. Of course, they got to be really good and schnockered, you know. No. When he was younger, though, it was very funny. We'd drive by police officers and his ass would be hanging out the window. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, he quit doing that when I go, Grandma, let me show you what I learned today. Oh, boy, Grandma had a long talk with my uncle. Yeah, you don't be showing your ass in front of my grandkids type thing. Do you know what he did? His retaliation was funny. You know the instant pictures. You see, back in the day, they had a thing. You get a photo booth. You drive up with it by yellow and blue. I believe so. Photo mart. A week later, you get your pictures. Everybody sees those pictures. So if you take sexy ones, they'll make copies and give them away. They do. They did. So anyway, you get your pictures, and most people didn't want to like take pictures of their bum. They call it mooning. Well, my uncle, he had an instant camera. You know, they got real popular in the 70s. Took a shitload of pictures. Shitload. Do you know what they went in? Christmas cards for my family. My family. My grandma was not that kind of, you know. Yeah. Oh, she got an eyeful, I tell you. Then she asked my uncle for his parents' address. All too. See, now that was funny. Woo. Oh boy, I still remember my grandmother opening that one up. Hey, Grandma, can I see? Oh no, you're not. You've seen enough. She goes, and she used my full name, so that meant, oh boy, I'm not going to be mentioning that one for a long time because I never seen that. I knew why I never seen that picture ever again because you send it to his parents. My uncle got a talking to. Oh, yeah. Aunt Karen went on about what they were talking about. But yeah, I don't know if it was about the pictures, but he got talking to by his mom and dad.
Smell it. Tell me what you think it is. Hey, what is it, sir? Yeah, take two, right? Take two, spot on, and it's going.
Wow, this is the most people I've had in a long time. What? Yeah, my kitty. My cat is waiting here. You can just see, like, over here. What's harder? Well, is this? No, what is there? Oh God, it almost sounds like motorboating. Oh shit. Well, let's smoke some more weed. They're real high. Woo-wee. I'll go get some ice cream then. Oh, my grandmother was funny. My uncle, he would sit there and go, he'd look at my grandmother. The guy that got a lot of, his brother was a comedian and a pretty good one at that. And he was quite wealthy. So I would hear about, boy, I give him a lot of material with you, and he walks away. Halloween had come up, and my teacher, I was her pet. Oh, she loved me. She thought I was the cutest thing. Yeah, she wanted children, and I was like, just like she goes, oh, she's just so like a little princess. Yeah. My dad calls me other things, and it isn't princess. That's my full name in the middle and the last, and some other things. What did I do?
All you need to do is help them once.
I wasn't allowed to my dad's room after that. I messed with his stuff, his electronics. So, anyway, I found out parents can call you different names. Boy, and it's funny when you repeat them to grandma, boy, oh boy. So I got this really cool costume. You know, they just started off with the masks. You know, usually you had the big old rubber mask. They were all sweaty and stuff. You had these plastic ones that you just pull over and there you are. You're princess, blah, 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 blah. So we get this princess one that was real popular with the blue dress. It kind of looked, you know, chintzy on that, but my grandma didn't mind. She gave me a shawl to put around there, and I was good. And then, I had the mask that went with it. My grandma's like, it had a hole. But usually what kids did is they went up to the door, put the mask on, did the trick or treat, got this stuff, and then opened the mask up, and you're walking to the next house. My grandma said, nope, we got to put a big circle where the lips are, a real big one. So after I had gone trick-or-treating, looked like I'm wearing the mask of a specialized doll. It was my uncle. He goes, bloody hell! This is my grandmother's name. He says, really? She went out that way. Why were your knickers in a bunch? Why do you ever go out that way? Do you know what she looks like? A bloody doll. My grandmother turned 3 shades of white. I watched it with fascination and kept that mask on. Yeah, I love Halloween. That was the one year I sent her a Halloween card. It was beautiful. It was Halloween. And they had the Disney store at the mall. I went to the Disney store. Halloween card with Cinderella. Oh my. I giggle. Mm-hmm. My daughter goes, why? And I go, oh, if your grandmother was living, I'd send this card to her. Really? Yeah.
Okay.
And then I put it away and just kept it to myself. I'm not telling a little kid that story. And that was, my one Halloween that I found out what certain things mean, but I still didn't understand. You're like, huh, those kind of dolls. Oh, I wonder. That's weird.
Why not?
I'm not allowed to do that.
Is there something wrong with it?
There was something wrong with it.
Do I just leave?
Just stood up going,
No, I'm really sorry.
oh, it's over an hour. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go watch my British TV and find out what's going on. And I hope you have a wonderful, safe night. Have a safe one. I love all of you.